Naked trading might sound provocative, maybe even a little intriguing in a risque sort of way. It's nothing salacious, but it could be financially disastrous for an overeager investor. Naked or uncovered options trading is complicated, expensive, and risky. We recommend avoiding it at all costs. That said, you have to understand the concept of naked trading if you're going to trade options wisely. Let's look at an example. In our examples up to now, B owned the record collection. But what if B claims to own the record collection, but she's just storing it for a friend? In this case, she accepts the premium from Arnold without the secured asset. In options investing, if the seller, who is always considered the obligated party, enters a trade without actually owning the stock, it's considered going naked. If expiration day arrives and Arnold discovers the records are only worth $5 apiece, then there's no reason for him to buy the collection. So Arnold exercises his right to pass on the deal, and B gets to keep the $100 premium. That's the best case scenario, in which B gets to breathe a sigh of relief and keep that money. But what happens if Arnold finds out B's non-existent collection is worth $50 an album? When the expiration date arrives, he exercises his right to buy the albums at the much lower rate of $10 a piece. But again, B doesn't own the collection. The only way to fulfill her contractual obligation is to buy all 100 records on the open market for $50 a piece. At that price, it would cost her $5,000 to make good on the contract. She might have collected $100 upfront, but at the end of the day, she's lost $4,900 to make good on her naked call contract. That's a 490% loss on her investment because she made the mistake of trading assets she didn't own. This lesson is so important, we made it a rule. Rule number 6. Never sell a position you don't own, or never trade naked options. Let this be your takeaway. Entering an option contract as a seller without owning the underlying asset is extremely high risk. ROI doesn't advise it at all in any circumstance, ever. Fortunately, you can circumvent this risk by engaging a simple option strategy. It's time to spin the tracks on spreads.